which is Apple's latest move to help reduce the amount of waste in their packaging, so kudos to Apple for doing that. But inside of the box, we have the iPhone 13 itself. We'll take a closer look at it in a bit, but first let's finish up with what's inside, where just like last year, all you get is a Lightning to USB-C cable and your typical documentation and Apple sticker. There is no charging brick included, so if you need one of those, you'll have to buy it separately for around $20. Okay, let's take a look at the iPhone 13 itself. So we got it in this product red color. I feel like it's a little bit darker than last year's product red, and I really like the look of it. While it has mostly the same design as the iPhone 12 with the same squared edges and the glossy finish on the back, there are a few things that'll help you spot the difference. The first and the main one is the new camera system, where instead of being stacked like on the iPhone 12, the iPhone 13's cameras have a diagonal layout, with the lenses themselves being a lot bigger, with Apple fitting in a bigger sensor along with sensor shift stabilization, bringing one of the most significant upgrades to the standard iPhone camera in years. Now, the second visual difference on the iPhone 13 is a lot harder to spot in the smaller notch. It's now 20% smaller than before, mainly in the width, with some of the components being rearranged in there, like the earpiece now running across the top and the selfie camera moving over to the left side. But really, the main thing you need to know here is the notch is going to be just a little bit less obtrusive when you're viewing full screen content or when you're gaming. But unfortunately, in most other situations, the notch isn't really going to make a difference since Apple isn't taking full advantage of it in the UI. There's no extra information being displayed up in the status bar, with still no option to show something like the battery percentage up there. But who knows, maybe Apple will add that in a future software update. Now, in terms of the feel in the hand, while on paper the iPhone 13 is a little bit heavier and thicker than the iPhone 12, it's not something you're going to notice unless you were holding them side by side like this. But even then, the extra weight and thickness are easily worth it in my opinion, with the iPhone 13 having a much bigger battery inside, with Apple claiming 2.5 more hours of battery life. We'll see how it actually does in our battery test.
Come with the ting, come with the ting, come with the ting, come with the ting.